Hello everyone, I'm here to talk about a little thing I've discovered with a piece of software called Avermedia RECentral, which is used to operate capture cards such as this one. So you see, I have a self-built system with an AMD Ryzen Threadripper 1920X inside. And I've noticed that at some point, the boost in frequency stopped working properly. The base clock of this chip is 3.5. The all-core boost can go up to 3.7, assuming the chip has good enough cooling, which it does here. But you see, it can go beyond that. If your workload is lightly threaded, and I think it's up to 4 cores on this one, the boost can go up to 4.1 gigahertz. But it turns out if you install Avermedia RECentral, that bit of the boost stops working, and it's actually got a huge impact on performance somehow. So I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna prove this to you, but rest assured, you can still use the capture card without RECentral because it still acts as a generic video input device in software like OBS and such. But here is the deal though. If you ever installed RECentral, there's nothing you can do. Your system is going to have the buggy boost behavior forever. Because uninstalling it doesn't help. And that's why I'm resetting my computer right now. It turns out that my system, my Windows install got corrupted for completely unrelated reasons today. And that's why I was able to experiment and finally find out the cause of this. So, at least, you know, there's a silver lining to everything. So, let's fast forward a little bit. So if you take a close look, I can get, you know, cores to boost beyond 3.7 gigahertz. You might have to pause the video and maybe go frame by frame or whatever, but clearly you can see that some cores went above 4 gigahertz. If I bench, let's take a look at the scores here. We have almost 7K in multi-thread, and the single thread is going to be 460, which is quite a lot actually. And now here's a little graph view to really drive the point further. The main line you see here is about 3.7. And when you go above, as you can see, 4,075. You can see the line go above 3.7 when the single thread benchmark is running. And now it's reboot time. And now we're going to run that benchmark again. And, well, I've already told you what's going to happen, so it's not going to be very surprising. But right off the bat, we're already getting a slightly lower multi-thread score. Just a little bit. But the single thread score, suddenly we're down to 332. We were up to 460. I'm going to run that again with the graph to really drive it home. I don't want the temperature here. All right. Remember, we used to have bumps above this line. But now, nothing. And this behavior will persist even after RECentral is uninstalled. So I have no idea what it could possibly be doing to your Windows installation, but it's gotta be some really screwed up stuff. Go figure. So, long story short, do not install this piece of crap onto your computer, especially if it's got an AMD processor inside. Because you don't even need RECentral to use the capture card anyway. Well, at least this one. Because it will show up as a quote-unquote generic video device, a video capture device, for example, in Open Broadcaster software. So really, you're not really losing much. Because this is bloated, buggy, and crash happy, and it just sucks. And on top of that, it just screws with your processor. So yeah, maybe they'll fix it, who knows. But for the time being, I hope this video has been informative, and that'll be useful to you. Bye-bye.